Good evening, and welcome to another episode of the Murder Party Podcast. That's right, the podcast investigating the Murder Party murders. So why not grab yourself a drink, maybe even a snack, and enjoy the party. In this episode of the Murder Party Podcast, we have obtained some footage from the police at the city in question. The city, unfortunately, we are still not allowed to name, as this is an ongoing investigation. The footage we speak of is an interview with a cat. That's right, a cat. The cat was, believe it or not, attending the party. And when I say attending the party, it was not an invited guest, but there perhaps by happenstance. And of all places where this cat should be, we believe it was in the vicinity of the murder at the time of the murder. This is an exclusive listen at this footage that you get to have, as no one outside of the police force has heard it yet. And here it is now, that police interview with the cat. Okay there, hey there, little kitty. I believe that we're being told that you were in the vicinity of the murder at the time of the murder. Is that correct, little kitty? Do you mind repeating that? I don't quite get what you're saying. I mean, I think you're saying maybe. This isn't going nowhere. Maybe we should speak to someone else. It was that point in time where the detective realized speaking to a cat was frivolous, as the cat does not speak the human English language. Instead, the detective decided it would be a good idea to talk to the cat's owner. Also, exclusive footage that has yet to see the light of day. And that remains to be the case, as we only have the audio. Hello there, sirs. I'm Detective Grimace, lead detective of the Murder Party. I know I see you laughing. I can't help my name. It's the kids. They always, oh look, it's Mr. Detective Grimace. Is you're after the hamburger lover? What you doing there? But it's just the surname. It's a family name. I'm not going to change it. Anyway, sir, I believe that you are the owner of the cat that was in attendance at the murder party. I mean, it's just a term I'm coining right now, the murder party. I'm not saying that necessarily a murder took place. I mean, I can't give you too much information, but I do believe you are the owner of the cat that was there. Is that correct, sir?
Owner of the cat? It's tough to be an owner of a cat.
Oh, I see. You're saying it's more of a roommate situation. You're friends with the cat.
Oh yes, friends. With some benefits, you know.
Okay,
yes.
Sir, you don't need to.
Wait,
I don't need to know that much.
No, well, yes, friends.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. I mean, maybe the cat is getting some benefits out of this. I mean, I don't know if you've ever had. I mean, I grew up with cats, and sometimes they get a little too much into it when you're giving the scratches and the petting, and it's like this is just becoming awkward for me. I don't want to do it no more. Is that the kind of relationship you're referring to?
Yeah. You get in there, and it's late at night, and they crawl up in the bed, and you're giving them the pets, and things happen. It's wait, no. Actually, have you seen that cat? I haven't seen it.
I was trying to interview the cat before. I mean,
shit.
Look, wait. Oh.
That cat is a liar. Don't listen to one word that cat has said.
It's okay. I only speak the human English language. I did not understand what the cat was saying.
Oh, good.
But
Yes.
I'm hearing some apprehension from you. I was going to see maybe if you would interpret, but I thought, by the sounds of things, that ain't going to happen, is it? So maybe perhaps I could interview you, sir.
Oh, why? I'm a homebody. I don't go anywhere. I've not, done anything. Is this an accusation?
It's okay. No. We're just still investigating the crime at the moment. I mean, we are well aware. Well, we say we're well aware who was at the party in attendance, and we think you weren't there. But it's just the investigation stage at this point of time. And you know what? I'm getting tired of calling you sir. So do you mind if I ask your full name?
Oh, am I being investigated?
No, not at all. It's just for the record. I mean, we want to get to the bottom of this incident that happened. That's all.
Okay. Boots.
Boots. Okay. Is that a Mr. Boots, or is Boots your first name?
Oh, well, of course, Boots is my first name. I mean, have you ever heard of anybody with the surname of Boots? I mean...
No, I guess you're right. Yeah, I haven't heard of the first name Boots neither, but, you know.
Well, it's a family name. There's been 20 Boots in my family since as far back as we can remember.
Okay, so
It's
Boots.
Mr. Boots. It's Mr. Boots.
Okay, thank you. And can I just get your date of birth, please, Mr. Boots?
March 2nd, 1981.
Okay, thank you. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. You're younger than me. I mean, I'm an old grizzled detective. That's I'm sorry if this is making you awkward or uncomfortable. It's just a little chit chat to help you feel at ease. Okay, and I mean, usually is the point in time when I'd ask for your address as well, but I don't think that's necessary unless you want to give your address. You know, I mean, sign up for our police mailing list. You know when the big police ball's on, so when you can give donations and things like that.
Oh, there's police balls around?
Oh, you know, we have the occasional yearly police ball. The fundraiser type.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll you can send the mailers. That's fine. And maybe I'll peek out my window. I am a
Oh, I see. You're kind of one of those shut-ins that don't like to go to the streets and perhaps parties in the neighborhood.
Exactly.
Okay.
I do like to, as you see here by my window, I've got my setup for seeing everything that's going on.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. That looks like the Super Lens 4000 you got set up. That's for spying on the peeps, I think. You don't get much better for that.
Spying is such an ugly word, peeping. That's
yeah, peeping. Of course, peeping. I just gotta ask you a few questions about your cat. Just the basics for now. First of all, the cat's name. Can you tell me your cat's name?
Oh, Timothy.
Timothy. Okay. And does Timothy got a surname? And does the cat go by any nicknames?
Well, I mean, when he's in his band, he's David Meowie. He's fairly famous. Have you never heard of?
I think I've seen that on the TikTok or whatever it is. Where he does his little dances and that with his friendly cats from the neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't have TikTok, so I wouldn't know. But yeah.
Oh, being the shut-in that you are, I'm very surprised. I would think that you'd be into all the social media. Keeping tabs on people, things like that.
Well, I have everything else, but TikTok is just is just a line too far.
Oh, it's the whole Chinese government thing, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What about the cat? The cat's. How old is the cat?
Oh, I've known him for at least 20 years.
Oh, wow, 20 years. That's some old pussy there. Okay, all right. All right, the next question that I normally ask is, where were you at the time of the incident? But I think we've established you were in your house already. But as you seem to kind of allude to, you're a bit of a peeper, and you like to peeps at things. Well, the peepers to see what's going on. I'm just wondering, do you have a good peeping view of I mean, I'm not gonna say that the murder happened there, but at the murder party house? Did you have a good view of it?
Well, I can see everything here in this cul-de-sac. Yes, I can see everything and everyone.
Okay.
Is in my view. So you can take a look right here through this lens. You can see what I can see.
Now, if I put my eye to this lens, am I gonna come with that black ring around my eye? That's what you're trying to pull on me, isn't it? I don't trust nobody. Because one time, I in the 7th grade, Jimmy Jenkins told me to use his spyglass, and I did, and I had the ring around my eye, and I didn't know, and the other kids were making fun of me for other reasons than my name. You're not doing that to me, are you?
Oh, no. I wouldn't touch anything around there just for your own.
I see. I get what you're laying down. I can't say I like it. I can't say I approve of it, but I respect it, I guess. I don't know.
I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not hurting anybody.
No, I mean, just take a bit of advice. I've seen this turn south plenty of times before. Just don't be going so you're hurting yourself. I don't want to be coming back to your place of residence for a tragic call. I've seen it too many times.
Oh yeah, no, never crossed the mind.
Now, with the vision, you got good vision, I assume. Is it 20/20 or is it lower? I mean, if asked to identify people from a distance, not like your police lineups that you see all the time, but from a distance, do you think you could identify people's?
Well, I'm not usually looking at their faces, so
okay.
If we had another kind of lineup, Yeah, I would
All right,
very well be able to identify.
It sounds like you're a fabric connoisseur, sir. You're very, very familiar with the different types of fabrics in pants and pantsuits for the ladies and dresses and all that.
Yeah, when they get removed, that's, when I can really tell, what someone was wearing,
That's something I've always wanted to know for people of your kind, the peepers. It's like, how many people are actually getting into the nakedness in front of their open wind thingy? What do they call windows? Yeah, those things with curtains and stuff and blinds. Either the Venetian or the vertical type.
More than you'd think. People forget that, every window is an eye into your soul.
See, I don't have to worry about that. I'm on a detective salary. I work for the city. That's why do you think we have these detective balls? I mean, I don't even have windows in my apartment. Just saying. I mean, I'm not trying to make you feel bad or anything to make you want to give to the police balls, but it's just something to think about, I'm not the only detective on a city salary. Okay, so Boots. I just call you Boots. Is that fine? It's just Boots, or do you prefer Mr. Boots? Even though
that's just fine.
Yeah, because Boots is your first name. It feels weird saying Mr. then your first name. It's like that.
Only if you're nasty. If you're feeling nasty, you can call me Mr. Boots.
Well, I'm feeling kind of friendly at the moment. I mean, that may change depending on how you answer this next question. Of course. But oh wait, this isn't really that good of a question, so I should have saved that line for later on. I'm trying to play bad cop and good cop at the same time. That doesn't work. Anyway, with your little peeper, yeah. The whatever it is called, the something 3000 that I alluded to earlier. Would you happen to have been looking at the murder party house tonight?
Well, I can't say because I didn't know there was a murder. You've said a few times that there was a murder. There wasn't a murder.
I'm not saying that. Look, okay, so, just between you and me. Okay, look, all seriousness, there has been a terrible incident. There's at least one body. And we've been led to believe that your dear roommate David Meowie was on the site at the time of the incident.
He does get around,
he sure does. I saw that TikTok with round, get around, I get around. That was one of his betters, I gotta say.
Yes. So,
But what I want to know, Boots, is did you happen to be looking at the time at the murder party house, and did you happen to see Mr. Boots going? Now, don't get me wrong, we don't suspect Mr. Boots at all. You're Mr. Boots. We don't suspect David Meowie at all. He's clearly too small to have done this, so we're just after information. That's all. Do you know if he was actually there or not? Did you see him enter or exit the premises?
Mrs. Jemima, across the street there, had left her blinds open a little too much, and I got to see all the way to Kentucky.
Oh, the allure for down south was just too much for you. I see. Many good folk have fallen for Mrs. Jemima. Let me tell you, I'm very familiar with Mrs. Jemima, and we've been down south a couple of times. But actually to Kentucky. It was a bit of a trick that no one wants to do, but it was for the state fair. So what do you want more? One more? I don't know. Now, Mr. Boots, sir, have you spoken to David Meowie? Have you seen David Meowie since within the last 12 hours?
Now that you say that, no, I haven't seen David Meowie in quite some time.
That's a shame. That's a damn shame.
Not since he left. Not since he was headed toward.
Okay.
The house.
So, did you know why Mr. David Meowie would have been over there? Is it like him to go over, or what's the deal?
Oh no, he is a freak. That cat, he goes anywhere and everywhere. He is in everybody's business.
So it's not just your bed that he's going into for those scritches at night. Then I hear.
Oh no, he gets around, like I mentioned earlier.
I see. I mean, what would have been really good? If we had have alluded to like a David Bowie song instead of whoever sings that other song. That would have made perfect. But, this is real life. This is not some kind of audio podcast or anything like that.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think that's about all the questions I got. Let me give you my card if you think of anything, or if you see David Meowie, please give us a call, because we could probably use some help on this case. I mean, it's a terrible incident, and a lot of blood, a lot more blood than you'd expect for what happened. Okay, Mr. Boots, thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your evening, peeping and all that.
Thank you, and I'll see your balls later.
Well, there you have it. That was your first listen, the first listen worldwide of an interview of the police with Mr. Boots, the owner, or shall we say, friend with benefit, of David Meowie, TikTok internet sensation. We do appreciate you tuning in to the Murder Party podcast. If you would like more information on the show, or, just to drop us a line, you can find us on Twitter at the MPPP. That's the end of tonight's show. Don't get murdered.